teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Booker can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Ayton. It's rebounded by George.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Paul. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Wall, no good. About a minute played here so far in the first. Oh, George with a steal. Wall, the pass to Powell, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Booker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And Crowder with the jam.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Yep, that one's good. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Here's Crowder. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker. Second chance shot. And the basket by Bridges.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Outside Wall. Drives to the hoop. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Wall against Paul. From 15 feet away. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns leading. Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. It's stolen by Leonard. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Leonard. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Throws it up high. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. Ball finds Powell. It's George on the wing. Zubats with a screen on Bridges. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 7 points.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Wing shot on the way. Wall no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Booker puts up a deep three. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period, just pounding the painted area. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question, he is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
And the Suns shooting about 43% on this one. It's Booker on the wing. Here he goes. The putback. And no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Wall. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Zubats. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Zubats has got 6.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Kept alive. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And he can't get the first one. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great...
Oh,
yes,
my
sir!
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam!
That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. George has the open look. Hauled in by Paul.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
In transition, here come the Clippers. George.
You love any found points. That's like coins in the couch, and PG just got rich.
Wall against Paul. For 3, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
For 3, Powell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Clippers trail. Outside Wall. Shoots over Ayton. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. From downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Snatched up. Zubac. For three, Powell sinks the tray. And now just a three-point Phoenix lead.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Outside Booker, looking to end this cold spell. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Pass to George. Outside Wall. Launches a three. Crowder grabs the miss.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Leonard for three. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got his fourth assist in this one.
Man, to think that he was going to be capable of those kind of shots when he first came into the league, even from way downtown. Love the confidence from Kawhi.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Wall, no good. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Out to Leonard. Takes the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. For three, Booker. Oh, what an incredible. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. And more. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Suns leading. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team. And it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside for Booker. From deep. Doesn't go that time, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Wall with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Leonard passes to Powell. Floats one up. Leonard can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Booker against George. Bridges outside. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to John Wall.
You got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Powell for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here we go, all alone. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Well, the Suns shooting only 42%. Ayton finds Crowder. Back to Ayton. George with a steal. And here's the fast break. Wall with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Powell against Booker. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Leonard. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Oh, there's the alley. Ayton, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Zubac passes to George.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Paul finds Bridges. Paul with the bucket. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oftentimes when the stakes are raised, you go to your favorite move. We know he's very comfortable around the rim.
Leonard with a screen on Paul. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
1:43 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Powell with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Paul passes to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Wall. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Booker with it. Checked by Wall. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
And George launches it from deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And he's going for the lob. Ayton, no good. The Clippers trail. Out to Powell. Back to Wall. Paul with a steal. Bridges, right side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point range, Powell's shot is off. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Paul. Crowder's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Yes, it's good. Leonard's got 8 here in this quarter.
So difficult to stick with Leonard cutting off the pick and roll, one of his bread and butter moves.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Ayton with it. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 10.
Well, Booker doing a good job that time instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
Ball for 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges passes to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. The kick out to Paul. Oh, George with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Powell for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Well, the Suns shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton, a screen on Wall. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Powell outside. Back to Wall. Pass to Powell. Leonard on the wing. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Takes a step back. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from three-point range. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball for 3. Fires in the triple.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Bridges with it. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now here's Leonard. Fires for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Ball passes to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. For 3. And the Suns miss again.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Wall finds George. Back to Wall. From downtown. Here's the 3. George's shot is off. it's Phoenix picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
plays, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix. Oh, wow!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And the dunk by Booker.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Lobbed up there for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Back to Bridges. Takes a three. Again, the miss by Booker. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And Paul launches it from deep. Booker against Bain. Booker, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Bain passes to Adams, and Memphis with another turnover here. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
All right, thank you, David. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant to the inside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Launches a three. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 7.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Morant passes to Jackson. Now Bain. Defended by Booker. Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, better have professionals.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Booker with it. Now defended by Adams.
Stevens out. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Brooks misses.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Morant.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Bain kicks to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Suns trailing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bain with it, out-guarded by Crowder. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The drive by Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Just relentless off the drive. Booker is so strong.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Morant against Paul. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The pass to Ayton. Adams, some nice D. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with physicality.
Here's Adams, another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Adams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And the dunk by Booker.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Back to Morant. No good on the shot. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Morant with it. Chris Paul covering.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Pass to Ayton. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Morant against Bridges. It's Brooks on the wing. Knocks it loose. Outside, Bain. Back to Brooks. Fast break, here come the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
On the wing, Bain. From outside, off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Booker. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's Morant. He's got 6. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside.
Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Paul, and it's all evened up. Paul's got his first points of the game.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams, out to Brooks. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Brooks against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Booker outside. A 3-ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Misses the layup. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
The Suns, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Morant with it. He's against Bridges. And Adams kicks to Bain. Outside for Jackson. They get it back. Brooks outside. And a wide open look for Bain. On the wing, Bain. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Booker. A miss that time, would have put him up. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bain. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Suns have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Paul. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Suns trail by 3. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the rejection by Jackson. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. And that leaves room for improvements.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The drive by Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bain. Brooks finds Morant. Outside for Jackson. 4 on the clock. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And they're able to recover. Goes back up. And Booker with the layup. 16 points for Devin Booker.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Morant passes to Jackson. The dish to Adams. Out to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bain. Rebound by the Suns.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Ayton. The 19-footer is on the money. Now it's just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Inside. Here's Adams. Crafty move. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
On the wing, Booker. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Again, the miss by Booker. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Payne looking around. Out to Brooks. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. Back to the action in just a minute.
The Suns, 29. Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Bridges kicks to Booker. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. Nice crossover to get that one. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Adams' shot is good.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ball passes to Crowder over Jackson and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Chris Paul picks up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Morant reaches to Jackson. Bridges with the steal.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Morant. Here's Adams, the second effort. And he lays it up and in.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Payne finds Morant. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 19 points.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Here's Morant. Bridges with the steal. Up again. And Booker able to finish. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
Bane passes to Morant. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Suns trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Here we go, one-on-one. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Payne for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Booker. Paul kicks to Booker. Feeds to Crowder. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Morant missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Booker the pass to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Morant with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
To the paint, here's Brooks. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
No good from Booker. Deflects the pass and stolen by Booker. On up the court. Money!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a back. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Bridges. Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Now Russell outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Booker missing again. And here's Minnesota now.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now here's Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Beyond the arc. Here's Ayton, goes back up, and the layup is good.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Russell against Paul. Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Here's Russell coming off a Suns make. Towns passes to Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Booker on the wing. Launches it. That shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. Tipped. Bridges, right side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and they take the lead.
You know, Chris Paul is one of the outstanding scoring point guards of this or any other era, for that matter. He's just a guy who knows how to get it done.
Now here's Towns. There's the triple. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns leading. Crowder right side, down low. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Russell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Here's Booker. From outside the arc. Russell with the rebound.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Gobert finds Anderson. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Phoenix, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Outside Booker. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good D by Gobert. Anderson passes to Towns. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
For 3, Booker. Booker missing again. 1 second left. That shot missing. Tie game in Minnesota. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Booker. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Edwards against Booker. Towns for 3. Over to the wing. The kick out to Edwards. Anderson can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Booker, looking to get back on track. To the right side, tries yet again. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Yeah, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Shooting for Phoenix,
That one misses.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now here's Paul. And that misses. That would have put him up. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Anderson passes to Towns. The 3 from Russell. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Booker can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Anderson. Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
They get it back. And it's Crowder missing. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Now here's Booker. Controls the rebound and the putback. Booker's got 6 points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Here's Crowder. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Here's Booker. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Give him 8.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
To the left wing. Here's Edwards. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Towns for three. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Russell against Paul. Bridges outside. Now Paul. Hits Booker on the wing. Anderson covers. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 11.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Outside Edwards. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves.
22. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. This for the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. 13 points in the game.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
The 3 from Russell. Crowder grabs a miss. Crowder's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
Shot is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges misses. 90 seconds into the second half now. Stolen by Ayton. For the lead. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And stolen by Bridges. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Russell finds Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Towns on a screen. The 3-ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Paul's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Anderson gets the bucket.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Outside Booker. Fires from the wing. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Now here's Russell. Back to Edwards. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bridges passes to Booker. Crowder outside. For the lead. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Booker. He takes it in. Misses the layup. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Russell from outside knocks down the triple. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
And they'll get another chance. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Anderson for 3. The Suns clear it. To end the run. Bridges misses. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Russell to pass to Anderson. Inside. Here's Gobert. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Crowder missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Suns trailing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Crowder with a steal. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Tries to break his ice. And laid in by Booker.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Anderson against Bridges. Out to the wing. Back to Anderson. Towns with the ball. Off target from 3-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And it's powered home by Towns.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Ball passes to Booker. Aiden with it. And stolen by Edwards. To the inside. And stolen by Paul. And now the Suns fast break. The finish. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. They get it again. Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
It's Booker on the wing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Booker can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. From behind the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns running out of time. Stolen by Russell. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Aiden. Booker finds Crowder. Outside for Booker. Crowder a screen on Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The three from Russell. Drills it from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Towns passes to Gobert. Russell from outside. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Paul. And he makes it.
And his handles simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level. Cutting and carving his way wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
Towns against Crowder. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. Back to Towns. Fires the three. He drops it from range.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Bridges outside. From deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch.
And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And of course, should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Here are the five for the Clippers. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Ayton stays with it.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He's confident in their ability to win the battle at the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. No good from Booker. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball passes to Powell. They get it back. George. Leonard kicks to Zubac. From deep. Wall. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. To the inside. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Leonard against Bridges. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Boy, the explosiveness of John Wall just creates such havoc for defenders. So fast, and the ability to get vertical as well.
And he can't hit the second. Suns trail by 3. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Wall. And the Clippers miss again. It's stolen by Wall. Locked up there for Powell. Bridges dishes the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here they come. Stolen by Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Leonard. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
1:22 left to play in the first. Booker with no one around, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Booker's shot is good.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Powell, the pass to George. Leonard sets a screen for Wall. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Suns trail by 4. Booker with it. He's picked up by Wall. Crowder kicks to Paul. Off target from outside. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The second chance effort. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard. For the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top. They lead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ball outside. Plenty of space. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Clippers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And here's Wall outside. Leonard finds Zubac. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Here's Leonard. He's got 7. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Wall, that's a 2-pointer.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Powell. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. From past the arc. The shot comes out. And the Clippers will come the other way. It's Powell with the drive. Nobody near George. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
For 3, Booker connects from 3-point range. Booker's got 6. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
There's the lob to Bridges. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. Traps in the tray. 10 points for him.
Kawhi Leonard has built that 3-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Ball against Paul. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
On the wing, George. There's the pass to Powell. Knocked away. George dishes to Powell. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Powell kicks to Zubats. Passes it to Wall. From downtown. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's been a while, but he finally hits one to go.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. Well, good with the triple. The Clippers in the lead. Wall finds George. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges passes to Crowder. Leonard with the steal. Here's Wall. That shot is off. Good D by Booker. Here's Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position. He can't get that one to fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 1. 16. And now thank you, David, and we'll be back.
17.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for the Clippers right now, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at the point.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Clippers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. It's Wall with the drive. The three from George. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Wall against Paul. Booker left side. Here's the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Pass to Booker. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Zubac. Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Ball fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's George. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Leonard.
The assist.
Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Ball from deep three-point land. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Crowder with it. Leonard's there. Offensive rebound. Another shot. No good on the layup.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Kicks it out to Paul. Leonard with the steal. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Powell's got 7.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Here's Booker. And the rejection by Zubac. Left side, Wall. The offensive rebound. Zubac, no good. Suns trail by 15. Lobs it up for Crowder. Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. From outside the arc. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got his 6th rebound on the night. And George with the stuff.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George? The quick handles for a guy his size.
On the wing, Booker. On the wing, Bridges. It's tipped. Stolen by Zubac.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Paul passes to Crowder. Booker in the corner. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Leonard. Now here's Powell. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. His stat line has been terrific.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And here is Powell. From deep three-point range, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And a deep 3 from Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Leonard kicks to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
On the wing, Booker. From deep. Again, the miss by Booker. Los Angeles leading by 20. Powell with the bounce pass. And taken away by Paul. Bridges outside. Booker with a deep 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Powell dishes to Leonard. From deep, Wall. Rebound by the Suns. Paul looking over the floor. And the Suns miss again.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Booker inside. He's covered by Leonard. Now Wall. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go. And Phoenix the other way now. On the wing, Bridges. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
2 minutes.
Pass to Powell. Here's Zubac. He's covered by Ayton. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Right side, Leonard. Crowder hit the steal. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And so here are the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 1:09 left in the game. Outside Leonard puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 16 here in the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
From the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Paul with the ball. From deep three-point range, missed. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This was a very... David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Tremendous stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Bridges. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Jackson right side. Soft touch off the glass. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Bridges against Brooks. Here's Moran. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Booker. And here's Paul, hounded by Moran. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Now here's Moran. Outside Bain. From deep three-point range. The Suns clear it. It's Bridges on the wing. Brooks defending. Bridges misses.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Morant, and he gets it to go.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Outside Booker. Hits a three-pointer. Booker's got 6 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant against Paul. Morant, the pass to Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Paul against Morant. Outside for Brooks. Adams with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Bain, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
Outside Booker. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The 3 from Bain. It's hauled in by the Suns. Right side Booker. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. 10 points for him.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. And it's Booker again missing for Memphis. They've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the left side wing. Hayden finds Booker. A shot from the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
It's Booker on the wing. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
From deep three-point range, that shot is off. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Fires the 3. And Morant clears the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Outside for Brooks. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. From deep. Booker missing again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
For Phoenix, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Bridges passes to Ayton, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here we go, all alone. And the dunk by Jackson.
For a big man to be that fluid and that coordinated as a runner, it's a huge advantage. Jaren Jackson getting it done in transition.
Ayton, the screen on Bain. Looking to end this cold spell. And Booker with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Phoenix grabs the miss. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. To the left wing. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Booker for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And Paul gets it to go.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Paul gets it to go. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Offensive board. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Booker attacking. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brooks from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. The ball's knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute left in the half. Puts the move on. Out to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Shoots over Paul. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
Bridges misses. It's off his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bain. Adams, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks finds Bain. Driving inside. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Desmond Bain showing off his strength. That's a tough shot inside.
Pass to Booker. Ball from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Suns missing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
16. The Grizzlies 20.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Grizzlies shooting 40% so far in this one. Looking to get it going. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
It's Booker on the wing. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Ball from deep three-point land. A rebound by Jackson. So it's the Grizzlies now. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. The 3. Crowder grabs the miss. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
And Adams drops them both. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Bain. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Bain. Off the left rim and out. For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Morant against Booker. Here's Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A nice shot by Booker.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Shoots. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ja Morant picks one up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And he sinks the second. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And here's Morant. 10 points for him.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 from Bain. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Out to the right wing. From deep, Morant. The shot off that time. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bain, the pass to Brooks. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul.
Outside Bain. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Right side Booker deflects the pass. And stolen by Bain. And here they come. Jumps up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Adams with the ball. Outside Bain. Back to Adams. And down it goes. 2 points. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
A consistent hard worker. It's fun to see Steven Adams get his offensive game going.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Outside Morant. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Bain, no good. Bridges outside. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Left side, Morant. Shoots over Booker. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. From the arc. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The 3 from Bain. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside Paul. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson outside. Morant finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. They grab their own miss. Brooks from outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Wow, what range from Bane!
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bane. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Brooks. And stolen by Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Tries to break his ice. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Paul against Morant. Into the lane. From deep, Bane. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The three. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Booker from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brooks outside. Tries again. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. And again, Memphis no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
For 3, Booker connects from downtown. Booker's got 24.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Goes up from the top of the key. Morant, no good. And here are the Suns. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Crowder with a screen. Suns keep it alive. Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot, no good. Well, Memphis shooting just 35% from the floor.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And what a huge performance it was for Steven Adams.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Jackson for 3. And too long on the shot. Outside Paul. From deep three-point range, offline. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us and we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1. Counted.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Booker. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Anderson kicks to Russell. Clock at 6. He takes it in, and a missed layup. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's Russell with the 3. Anderson passes to Russell. Towns with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Phoenix's ball. Towns with the steal. The drive by Russell. And the shot goes down.
Russell in complete control that time. Score off of that drive. It's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Russell against Paul. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Anderson. 13 feet away. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Let's go. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Towns. Devin Booker picking up that last basket.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. No good from Booker. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Outside, Russell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Outer dishes to Booker. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Towns penetrating. Edwards can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Driving the lane. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Russell finds Towns. 3 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Sun.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Sun Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Booker, good.
And how's that? Oh, the killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Now Russell. Left side, Towns. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
And here's Gobert after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Gobert.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's Russell missing. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, look, development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise and their future.
Here's Towns. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Gobert the pass to Anderson. Towns against Crowder. The kick out to Anderson. Outside Russell. From deep. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 4. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Paul can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Booker outside. From deep three-point range, and the Suns miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and try to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Timberwolves. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Edwards kicks to Russell. Pass to Anderson. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Here's Crowder. Oh, Ayton in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Anderson passes to Towns. Bridges with the steal.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The pass to Anderson. Now here's Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Oh, no one around him. And he got that one up in time, but so that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Russell with it. Bridges covering. Anderson passes to Gobert. No good on that one. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Suns leading by 5. Ball outside over Russell. And here's Booker from the arc. And the Suns miss again.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. Dishes to Crowder. Stolen by Anderson. Russell against Paul. Now here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker the pass to Paul. Towns with the steal. Anderson with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. Here's Towns. And he finishes nicely on the way. Towns has got 8.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock.
Mercy. Towns relentless, not giving up after the miss, putting his stamp on this game.
Ball against Russell. Paul's shot is off. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Gobert dishes to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. And stolen by Booker. Down low. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Towns the screen. Edwards passes to Towns. Rejected by Crowder. Here's Bridges. Takes it out to Booker. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards drives in. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. He has 6.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Booker with no one around. Home. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Booker. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Driving inside. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Russell.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
It's Crowder on the wing, and here's Booker from the arc. Crowder kicks to Booker. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Booker.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Towns finds Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell, and they double up Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Edwards can't hit. Poked away, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
First team foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Paul kicks to Bridges. Feeds it to Booker. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Ball against Russell. Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
I'd like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Russell looking around. Edwards passes to Towns. This is it to Anderson. There's the feed to Gobert. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker outside. He feeds it to Crowder. It's good.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
And here's Russell. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Towns down low. He's against Crowder. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Stolen by Anderson. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Oh, Ayton in position.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Timberwolves trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And they recover it. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And Booker puts up a deep three. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. It's tipped. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Towns. Edwards looking it over. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Phoenix.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Paul. From deep three-point range, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Russell from long range. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Ball against Russell. Booker outside. Outside Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota with the ball. 8-point game. Outside Russell. Outside Towns. Knocks down the trifecta.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Paul with the ball. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end,